Hey, what's up, guys? Let's just start out with another video real quick, just because somebody said I should document all this content and go in and edit it and use it for future use. So I'm going to go ahead and just do that. I'm going to record the process of going through and what I'm actually doing. So all of this I'm going to try to record as much as possible, because after this actual bot training, after this 35 hours of bot training, I'm going to go in, and after this is successful, I'm literally going to go in and provide you all this content that I'm recording and saving on how I was able to actually do this, how I was able to, let's say right now, if you want to look at it right now, we'll say this has been launched within less than 24 hours. This has been launched. We'll go in and actually look and see when it's actually been launched. We got 140 subscribers already. So let's just take this call first. Hey man, what's going on? Yeah, hey, can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you just fine, man. How you doing?
Awesome. So,
Yeah, I'm doing great. You getting some coffee, please? Yeah, I'm doing great. Is it early for you there, man? Yeah, it's like 8 p.m., but I haven't been to bed yet, and then I pulled an all-nighter just trying to get some stuff done last night. So it was like a 2-hour power nap, and came back at it basically most of the. I mean, my job at the company is not that super in depth, man. All I do anymore really is just deal with clients, and then basically do some advanced training and stuff for the resources. But it always helps for me to be here. So yeah, I'm great, man. I can't complain.
so first of all, that's awesome. Bots, bots is annoying. I also know there's some interesting bots. There's very nice service. And they
Yeah. So I honestly, I've never done these trainings before. I'm not real social. I'm not real into social media, man. I'm an engineer, but like all the marketing and everything and sales falls on me, even though I'm an engineer. So over the last couple of months, what I've been trying to do is learn more advanced marketing strategies to take this company. I've built this company from literally just me to 30 engineers now working at this company over the last 2 years. All the marketing falls on me, so I've been basically thank you so much for that, sir. For the last couple months, I've been basically enrolling in marketing classes, talking to marketers, basically trying to get all the marketing content I can from the internet to figure out how I can sharpen my marketing skills. And like everybody that I've heard talk about anything in marketing, they all talk about this value ladder and your value proposition, and how you need basically some real super valuable content that provides a high value that you can basically give away in exchange for an email address. So I decided, I've been hearing that for so long now, and I just decided that, hey, it's Christmas time. I'm going to give myself a Christmas present, and I'm going to create this thing that all these so-called marketing experts are telling me that I really have to have. So like my Facebook feed, when I do get on Facebook, literally like out of 5 posts, 4 of them are from a bot community that I'm subscribed to, and they're just the most active communities there, and they're the fastest growing things. Facebook's releasing this whole new next level messenger API, so it seemed like to me I have a huge passion in building bots and automation. I've built custom bots, I've been doing automation for quite some time. I'm real passionate about it, so it seemed like that would be the best thing for me to create my valuable content bundle around, is these bots. Yeah, correct. We're really trying to transition from like a service-based company where we generate all our revenue from service to transition over to a SaaS subscription model. So got to pick up that marketing skills, man. I would consider, for the most part, I would consider it a service because right now we don't have plans on building our own bot platform. So any bots that we build are going to be built on some open source platform like MiniChat or ChatFuel or, Botsify, or they're going to be just complete custom bots. So I would still consider it a service because there's going to be some time expenditure from my engineer's perspective. They're going to have to spend some time actually doing the build out. So still a service, but something that's totally manageable.
What's happening with a lot of software, some code traffic, unfortunately, code traffic companies out there, code traffic tell you this much that generated calls, and of course keyword level code traffic, and actually one of those companies where you actually type in keywords to generate the code that's available. And, that presented like I would envision, there's going to be some just right?
Sure.
Right? That just makes sense. That's very weird.
Right.
First, just a gym, right? Like even a gym, there's right?
Sure.
And in this instance, right, the bots, if you had a template, but something that kind of really you're changing this,
Content.
very things, right? Like it's a 10 minutes on a process.
Right.
Now, set up any flow needs to be changed. Is it really a dedicated request versus a request to change something they can't really change it themselves, I guess?
No, not if we use an open source platform like MiniChat or ChatFuel, something like that. That's something that once the initial template's all set up, we could offer some either live training session like I'm about to embark on, or some predefined content that we've created in the previous that basically just stupefies and makes it real simple to teach people how to do their own maintenance and add their own content and add their own flows once their initial template's set up. So it's something that could require a dev ticket if needed, but could totally be done by the client, whoever owns the bot himself, really easily with a little bit of training. But then even if it is, from my perspective, even if it is in something that requires an engineering ticket, what it requires from my resource is these engineers that I hire right out of college. So these guys cost me $400 a month is what they cost, literally what they cost me. Their salary is, I start these college level engineers. As soon as they graduate college, I bring them in and I put them through like an advanced US dev style DevOps training for 3 months, and their salary is 10,000 rupees for the first 3 months, which is like $190, and then I raise it up to 15,000 for the next 3 months, which ends up being like 250. So I mean, my cost to produce is like $500 on that engineer. So that dude can just, if it's a dev ticket, it costs nothing really still for that engineer to do it. So you can do some some damage Right.
It's to understand that right now, this is how I do it, so I'm not the expert in that, right? Shit, right? So we're looking at what we would demonstrate and say, hey, this is what this is my shit with the work, this is my shit out, right? And this is like why anytime somebody just tag listen to
much more active than pages, really.
Just, they're not, especially so one of the things that I would love to do is say, hey, like I agree with 60 days to 2,700 people. Like I guess I'm curious. Like, I guess they it's a very time to see I guess they probably like top 5% of people that like take SFIs in there. Because like I don't know where your expertise. And even when I say you, I just mean the ability to get you guys. Are you coded or not?
Oh, I can code it all, and that's where my expertise. I'm a full stack engineer, so my expertise is literally in engineering and actually building software. So the reason I was able to start the company is because I'm such a good engineer. I left a pretty $120K a year job as a project manager at a company called Smashing Boxes to start my own company, start my own development firm. So I can build it all. My expertise is really in software engineering and building software is what I'm really, really good at.
So that's where I understand products, usability, for example, presence. It's actually relatively from 100-day challenge guys. He's running from the morning, and what they do is they do, hey, whatever business you generate from the group, like you grow the group, right? And you generate from the group, towards you, instead of those your live videos, music, YouTube, and send what you do, this is and or you can just download it afterwards and upload it to YouTube. YouTube and Facebook, right? Through your group. So imagine ManyChat, right? And then there's a ManyChat community, and there's a whatever. So I review personally, and I'm going to take your time, but it's such a great forum. Specific platform because there's going to be another platform you know what I'm saying? So it could be like rock stars, right? And with like places like provide up to 2,700 license days and a lot of places should is because it's marketing for us to understand how to form so all of a sudden it's still time
Right. You're the guy, right?
Yes. You need to see what they here's chatbots or chatbot. And I know you can write one of chatbots. Think about this with people, okay? If chatbot is a nice new thing, you can always talk about this chatbot today. It's very technical.
Right, but we totally want to ride the chatbot wave because it's so popular right now, and it's just, I mean, these mini chat guys, they got 15,000 in their group. They're getting like 500 new users every day in their group. Right. Yeah. Right.
So, but ultimately, I'm looking at this, if you have the ability to do this shit, if you want to strategy, first step, like put together,
Right.
this way, start creating lots of and then as they start seeing start Steve Jobs, whatever,
Yeah, obviously. That's even what I did, man. It's just I need more time, so I hire more people. Do it myself versus pay someone else to do it.
Awesome group space, right? And guess what? My next once it's possible, and they're going to go forward. And on top of that, think about like I see so many people out of these Facebook groups, and they have these groups, and they're teaching Facebook courses. Obviously, their services to clients, e-funds, right? So people go right?
You can also buy there is a system where you still and watch the system. You will fill the text, you contact and select the question. I will read the secret into the flow. It is automatically click on the one. You can also do this.
Yeah, and it works backwards as well, because anybody that needs a bot, they need content for their bot, right? Anybody that's getting a bot, they need some good content in their bot, or their bot's really pretty much useless. And then once they have the bot, they need somebody to actually manage the ads that are actually driving traffic to the bot as well. So it's like this forward backward flow of helping each other. Right. Yeah, sure. And it's such low cost for most of these bots. It's such low cost. Like I said, literally for $1,000, I'll get three guys that just graduated college with a degree in engineering. And for $1,000, they work full time, 140 hours for the month, and those guys could make 20 to 100 of these bots, especially if they're made in the generic template way, where we just clone it and then update some content, grabbing some pictures and content from your website, updating your hours and stuff like that. It's simple, real simple stuff. So we're doing with Miguel, we're doing that on the 23rd. So on December 23rd, we're actually starting. So I'm starting the classes. Literally, I just got this ideal sitting here at my office yesterday. I built a funnel and then just shared the funnel to the group. And like I said, right now I got like 143 people who've signed up in less than 24 hours. And he told me, the ManyChat guy, Mikhail, the CEO, he told me he's literally going to send a broadcast out to their 15,000 subscribers and send them all to our bot training if I agree not to go over any of his competitors. Like if I don't mention ChatFuel, Botsify, and say, hey, you can do this on ChatFuel, if I do it only ManyChat centric, he said he'll just broadcast it to all his users. So we're doing it on the 23rd. So we're starting the actual first training session on the 2nd. I already started some pre-training already with some people who are really, really interested, basically just to source ideals and start actually coming up with the content for the full course material. And then we'll do the session with the CEO of ManyChat. We're doing that on the 23rd because it just seemed like that would be like a great little bonus right before Christmas. So initially what I wanted to approach you about and what I thought would be great is the way I have everything planned out is we're doing these training sessions every Saturday in December. So I'm doing 5 training sessions every Saturday. I'm going to do a 2-hour training session, break, 1 hour training session, break, 1 hour, break, 1 hour, break, 2 hours. So that guy right in the middle, that 1 hour that's right in the middle, I just want to open that up to a guest speaker that is not really talking about how to build bots, how to go in and do this in your bot, do that in your bot, but it's talking about the supporting material like digital marketing, content creation, affiliate marketing. Is going in and actually talking about this because you have a captive audience that want to build a bot, and all these other topics, content, marketing, Facebook ads, affiliate marketing, they're all topics that these guys really need information on. So I thought it would be great to give me a little break during the day, have somebody like you come in, do the guest session, get yourself known in front of those people so that now they can funnel into your group, know who you are, and get turned on to your services and what you actually offer, and also give some value to the group where they can now go in. And I mean, a lot of these people that have signed up already, I would say like 25% of them don't have any niche that they want their bot built for. They just want a persona bot, because that's what they're going to do, is they're going to, through that persona bot, they're going to try to do their affiliate marketing. So those guys would be great for you, obviously, to go in and say, hey, you know, I'm Matt, this is what I do affiliate marketing, and basically do your whole spiel and then your Q&A with those guys.
Yes, so the point is as far as yes, yes, you do it. I got it still doing.
Yeah, I'm totally cool with that, man. No problem with that at all. Now, you know the bots only work on Facebook pages. They won't work in a group. The only way they'll work in a group is if you're an admin of the group and you have a Facebook page and you can share posts of that page to your actual group. You can't attach a bot to your personal Facebook page. It has to be on an actual persona or a business page. So it has to be attached to a page. It can't be on a personal account. So that means it doesn't work in an actual group. It has to be on a page. So you have to attach it to a page, and then you'll have to share your actual content from a page inside your group, because Facebook doesn't allow you to do it from groups, because they don't allow any API connection through Messenger from personal accounts, because then that's going to get super spammy.
So he has a Facebook page, right, like a business page. He also has a somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what you're saying is that basically, right, like, I think that he did it very often, and it's been a while. Basically, what he did is he had a 30-day training course to, he already purchased his course, but it's a 30-day, what he wanted to do the course. So it's like, hey, it's kind of like a reminder, here's the new module, what that to. There's like notes, but you can also see that there's also saying, hey, you know, that person person, he's maybe accomplished with the mind, but that's maybe there's a part of maybe marketing, you know. So I think what like is, you know, he had kind of like an opt-in here, so I don't know if he took from his Facebook group, sorry, his
As a ref tool. It's most likely a ref tool. So Facebook basically, through their Messenger API, they basically allow you to create what's called a ref tool, which is basically if you think you have the m.me URL for your page, right? So if you just think that you take that m.me URL with your ID and you attach basically an affiliate link to it, right? You attach a URL parameter called a ref link that allows somebody to click on that link and then enter directly into one of the message flows that you've created inside your bot. So that's most likely what he did. Right, right.
All right, so that's the way around it, so to speak, because it's still segment. So if every time I'm actually this thing is things share.
Yeah, that's how you do it. You just create that link, that ref link, and then from your personal account in your group or from a page. If you create the ref link, it doesn't matter if you use a personal account or a page. You just share that link, and then anybody who clicks on that link, they're directly put into Messenger, into whatever flow that you've created. So you can create as many ref links as you want, each with a different initial flow and then conditional logic that follows after.
I want to start basically
Right. Right. Yeah. I'm totally fine with all of that. I'm strapped for time sometimes because I got 30 people that work for me, and I mean I've got a management structure in place so they don't have to report directly to me, but still I'm the most experienced engineer at our company. So when shit hits the fan and even my engineers don't know how to do something, they come to me and ask me for help. So sometimes my time gets strapped. I did go ahead and give you the link to that share funnel for the bot. I just dropped it in Skype. The thing the two things that would really be real helpful for me is if you could tell me which one of the Saturdays, you don't have to do it right now, but which one of the Saturdays in December outside of the 23rd you could commit for your guest appearance at. And then the other thing is if you could give, if you have access to any type of content that basically outlines the basic principles of affiliate marketing in a way that somebody that has, let's say, the mentality of a software engineer could understand. Because what I'm doing is I'm actually in the training, I'm bringing 4 of my engineers with me in the training, so that just to give an obnoxious amount of value, so that people who are there on the training can literally just query my engineer and ask my engineer to do something, and I'll just give my engineer and say, hey, you just go build that out for that guy because he wants that built. So I'm going to have those same engineers build out your bots. So they are engineers. I mean, they're software developers. They're not marketers or anything like that, and they don't have the broad mindset like I do from some Western education system where they're like, take 60 credits in your core and 60 credits in general education. They take only core-centric classes, so they don't really understand business marketing because they're never taught that. They're only taught core-centric engineering principles. So if there's any type of content where they could go in and kind of read over the content and kind of get a rough idea really on their own what affiliate marketing is all about, what affiliate marketers do, so that they could use that information to go in and start also creating a demo bot for an affiliate marketer outside of building your bot. That would be really useful as well. And then now you mentioned Visio before. Are you leaving?
Yes.
Yeah. Good night. I'll test it tonight and I'll just tell you tomorrow. Okay. Oh. Good night. Enjoy your night. You mentioned Visio before. I don't need anything done in Visio. I obviously don't need a CAD drawing or anything. But even just a rough, pencil sketch of what the flow is, that's perfect for me. An engineer can easily understand that and go in and build that thing. So just those things, and I'm good. No, not yet, because I'm an engineer. I don't write content and shit, man. So no, man, not doing even. Right. So what I'll do then is, instead of you sharing leads or anything through Zapier, what I'll do is I'll create one of those ref tools that I was talking about. I'll create one unique for you, and the only difference between that and my ref tool is the ref tool is basically, I'm planning on sending it out in an email to everybody who signs up to have them click it and get back inside the bot and confirm that they signed up for class, and then get added to a sequence where they're going to get like a daily update about what's coming, and keep them excited about this training that's coming. So the only difference between our two ref tools is with your ref tool, at the very beginning, I'll add an action where I'll tag that particular bot subscriber with your name, so that I can go in and look and see, hey, here's these 300 people that have came into this bot and they all have your name tagged to them. So those are all leads that came from, clicking your ref tool. Not necessarily, but I can have it. I mean, I can have it set up in like an hour or two, so you don't necessarily have to wait. Yeah, it's awesome, but those guys, man, those guys are constantly, like, I'm in contact with him, and I'm in contact with his product development team, and I'm in contact with his actual development team, and his development team are asking me, like, almost every day. They send me messages and ask me, hey, do you want this feature? Should we build this feature? Hey, how should we do this? How should we do that? So those guys are really cool. So yeah, thanks for the call, man. Yeah, sounds good, man. We'll talk again soon. Yeah, bye.
Who was that?
That was Matt Staton. He's going to be our guest speaker to talk about digital marketing, affiliate marketing, and deal brokering, and how deal brokering, even you can do it through your bots, and how deal brokering is a way that you can create. No, he's not related with ManyChat. He's one of these guest speakers that are going to come in, and they're going to talk on these 5 hours of this class is going to be completely off topic. It's not going to be about, here's how you build this in your bot, here's how you build this in your bot. It's going to be like, hey, you build a bot, but you need to run some Facebook ads, and you don't know anything about Facebook ads. Here's a guest speaker to talk to you about Facebook ads. Hey, you build a bot, and you need some really good content, and you don't know how to write converting content. Well, let's take a break from building bots. Here's an hour where a content expert is going to come in and talk to you about converting content, how to create converting content, how to write converting content. You need to know about sales. You get all these leads, and you don't know how to sell to them, how to talk to them, and how to offer a value proposition to get them to buy from you. Well, let's take a break from building your bot to collect the leads. Now let's hear from this expert, our guest speaker, that's going to talk to you about sales and stuff. So he's one of those.
That's cool.
He's one of those guest speakers.
So how much time